Hi y'all, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Becky.
And together we're cruising good time.
This video is about how the new Princess app changes when you board a ship. We have recently issued other videos about the new Princess app. One of them is the first look at the Princess app, and the other one is how the app changes 7 days before you board the ship. We have left links to both these videos in the description below. At the end of this video, we're going to give you a tip on what to do if your Princess app is not working.
So on the date of departure, the app has changed, and we can see our boarding pass, we can see our luggage tags, and we can see the activities on the ship. Click on the boarding pass. Obviously, we see the boarding pass. Luggage tags allow us to print up those luggage tags if you haven't already done it already. And you can go to the onboard to ship activities. You can see the activities that you've already highlighted if you've selected any, and then you can see the ship schedule right here as you thumb through that. So the app is adapted as we've gone through time from when we first booked to the day we're going to be departing. So after you've boarded, the app changes again. The luggage tags have gone away. We can see our boarding pass as a way to connect to the medallion net right there, so you can click on that. Within the profile area, you can see where we're on the select packages. You can see where we're consuming our drinks and our premium desserts and all the other stuff, in this case associated with Princess Plus. So you can keep track of how many you have per day and per cruise. And then you can come down here, you can see later on in the cruise, you can look at your photos. You select save the photos, you open it up, it asks you to go to the website, stay in the app, and then it's easier to see. You can just thumb through all the photos. You can select the ones that you like, buy them online, and then download them right to your phone. Or you can get somebody at the photo shop to help you out with all that. It's very easy to use. If you select on Ocean now, you can see your past orders. You can see how to select to order some new stuff, select the food, different types of foods. Go over, select the beverages. Just I randomly picked the first one right here. You can add that to your cart, check out, and then they'll bring it to you wherever you're on the ship. I had a case where I'd ordered some French fries into the Vista Lounge. The activity wrapped up, I was back in the Piazza, and the French fries showed up out over there. So they tracked me on the ship to deliver my food, which is kind of neat. If you open up the journey and then explore the ship, you can see where your shipmates are. This is something that we couldn't see before we got on board, but you can track your shipmates on there if they shared their location with you, and you can see where they are on the ship. You can hit the shipmates. You can manage the shipmates here, where you can add some other companions, track them down, see where they're at. It makes them easy to find, like in the buffet or some other areas like that if you're going to get together later on. You can click on the folio. That's the same as the account view that you had on the old app. You can see what you have going on there with the how much you've spent on board. I'm not going to show you my folio, obviously, but trust me, it was there, and it was in good order. A neat thing about it, when I got back home, the app rolled over and it's already reset up for my next cruise in the future. Later, in this case, that's 223 days from now. Later on in September, we're going on a Northern Lights cruise out of Southampton. One thing I want to talk about as well is we receive a lot of comments that the app isn't working, you get an error code, cannot connect, so on and so forth. Make sure your phone is connected to the ship's intranet. I noticed when I moved around Regal Princess, it was one of the first ships with the medallion net installed, that when you move through the Wi-Fi mesh between decks and different rooms, sometimes I would get knocked off the Wi-Fi and I'd have to reconnect to the Mnet. And that was easy to do. You just go down to the settings menu on your phone, collect the medallion net. It would automatically re-authenticate for me and would work just fine. Just make sure you're connected to the Mnet, and that will probably solve all the connection problems you're having on board there. So you can see if you're connected here, but looking right here where I have the arrow, if you're connected to the Mnet, in this case I'm paid because I have a package. If I wasn't paid, it'd just say the Mnet. If that's not connected right there, then your phone's not connected to the ship. Just connect it up and you should be good to go. Well, in summary, I found the app worked extremely well while on board. It's certainly an improvement from the previous version of the app. I didn't have any hang-ups in the app. Everything worked just fine for me. It adapts as you get closer to your cruise, which I found to be really useful because it has the stuff you need early on. And as you get closer to cruise and then on to boarding day, it changes what you have right there at the landing page, makes it very useful. To find the shipmates is there. Remember, we talked about in earlier videos that it wasn't there. And once you get on board, it is there. It's under the Journey tab, and then Explore the Ships. The photos are there. I find the photos are a lot easier to use under the old app. And the onboard account is still there. There was some questions about whether or not the onboard account, your folio, was going to be on board. It's there. It pulls right up. It's easy to use. It's real easy to use for drinks and merchandise, food. There, like I said earlier, they tracked me through the ship with one order, and it seemed to be a little quicker than the older app as well. And you can open up and you can see how much you're tracking on your Plus and Premier packages, number of drinks per day, the casual dining, and the premium desserts you have. And the app errors that a lot of people complain about, I think those are probably really from more of a connection of your phone to the ship's network.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.
If you liked the video, please give us a like and subscribe. Turn on those notifications. It all really helps the algorithm find us.
Until next time, have a cruising good time.